What's up everybody, my name is Jack and you're watching Random Panda Resellers. Today we're heading out to the thrift stores to see what we can find, so stay tuned, I'll see you all there. Alright, we're in the hard goods section and so far got a couple things. These are really cool looking Starbucks. You can see the mermaid in there, or the siren, whatever you want to call it. It's $5, but it's like a 50th anniversary and it's got the cap and all. I've seen them going for about $25-30, so I'll probably get that. Super easy listings. This one's only $3. It's a super cool floral print. Make sure to just clean it up a little bit. It's got everything with it. Usually these tend to go for about 15 to 20. Here's another one right here. It's very, very cool looking. It is missing the straw, but not too big of a deal. Like I said, they're super easy listings and they sell for like 15-20 bucks a piece. Let's see, are there any more cool ones? I don't think so. Built, no. Alright, keep looking around. Alright, just got off a rack and found a couple things. Found two Quince sweaters, 100% cashmere. In pretty good shape too. A little bit of light pilling for $8. These usually sell for around 30-35 easy. Might have to wait a little bit since it's coming to spring, but sometimes this sweater still sells super quickly. Then I found a brand new Allbird hat for $4. Looks like they're going for about 15 to 20, so not too bad. See if we find anything else in these pants. Oh, messed that up. So I ended up finding this really cool jacket. It is $7.79. It's a big old size. I think it was 3XL it said. It is known as the Nike Thermosphere. It's super cool looking half zip jacket. I'm seeing comps for probably 30 to 40 bucks. It's a 3XL, so probably could easily get 40, maybe a little more than that. Brand new, they're crazy expensive, like over like 80 to 100 bucks. So definitely look out for that. Always check the Nike. Anything that looks different, definitely look it up. Can be worth a lot of money. So I was looking through the shorts and came across these. This is a brand called Pepe Jeans. This says Pepe Vintage on there. As you can see, pretty crazy looking. Kind of a cool military cargo distressed shorts. And it comes with the belt too, which is nice. It's only $5. Comps are all over the place. Some for 20, 15, 20, some for 40. I think I could probably get 25, 30 for that since it's just super elaborate and has the belt, so not too bad. We'll see how quickly it sells as well. Just never know. I ended up finding some Pepe jeans probably a week or two, or probably a month ago or so. They were vintage and they're worth probably 40-50 bucks. They were also really elaborate, kind of like that. So I just went to that rack over there, as you can see, and found two things. These are Lululemon. If you can see, they got the little Lulu thing right there. They're super cool. They're $8, so a little bit pricey, but and really nice polos. There's this one and then the pink one. Not exactly sure if this is newer and older style, but yeah, probably easy 30 bucks a piece, maybe even more than that. Sometimes these pullovers can be worth like 40 or 50, so definitely look out for the styles on those. John Mark. Oh wow, that is crazy. I'll definitely get that. End up dropping the top. I'll have to fix that in a sec. Ooh, some cool cowl neck. If I remember right, it's got a little bit of fuzz over there, but it's made out of merino wool for $9. Probably easy 35 bucks. Pretty nice. I ended up finding that style a while back and it sold pretty quickly. 32 degree. Huh. Probably Lily Pulitzer, but they're just okay lately. Well, unfortunately, you can't really sell Puma anymore. You can get actually Veroed. They ended up doing that a couple of months ago, so if you ever see brand new Puma or any of that, just probably don't chance it. They also only sell for about maybe 25 bucks, brand new, so probably not even worth it. So I just found a new brand called Shannon Woolen Mills, made in Ireland. It's made out of merino wool. Definitely needs to be kind of cleaned up. It's got a couple of light stains and then just pilling, but really, really nice. Comps are going for about 40-50 bucks for these full zip sweater jackets, so definitely look out for it. And I think the sell-through rate was like 75%, so that's pretty awesome. Hopefully it sells real quick, because if come summer it'll probably sit, but definitely look out for that brand or anything in Ireland. Ireland just seems to sell really well. So all right, we're in here and found our first item, a brand called Livens, Livsn. It's a men's like camo, or not camo, sorry, cargo pants. Make sure that everything's good, but if so, comps are going for about 40 bucks, and they have over 100% sell-through rate, which is awesome. And then there's also some 511 tactical. I'm gonna look up this particular model and see if it is, you'll see a comp. If not, obviously no comp. Some Peter Millar. Looks like it's a little bit older, but it's a EB66 pants. Just the older tag, as you can see right here. Definitely get that. That's worth easy 40 bucks. Tokyo Laundry. Might look that up. Let's see if there's any more. I think there's a couple of these. Yeah, let's see. Alright, we just went through all the men's stuff. Found a couple things. First up, some Eileen Fisher. It feels like it's made out of linen. Just a little linen tee for $4. I think, yeah, since green tags and not too bad, probably 25 bucks. Found this really cool looking Peter Millar. It's made out of wool cotton. It's like kind of a vintage tag. It's got a little embroidery on it, but for 7 bucks. Find the style, should be probably 40 bucks, I would think. And then guess what? Found another J Peterman. If you could all see this tag right there. And you all know what time it is. Whenever I find the J Peterman, we must bring the J Peterman quote.
Oh, what a stirring little anthem of wellness.
Pretty awesome. This should sell for probably 25 or so. I always get excited when I find them, because every time we gotta bring a quote for it. Pretty awesome. Oh, there's the 3 stitches, and there's the Lululemon. Looks like it got a little bit of a stain there, but almost feels like that might come right out. Might chance that. I think this is the Kahuna or Kayuna or whatever you can call it. Shorts. For 5 bucks, definitely get that. That's awesome. The brand don't sell for enough, it seems like. There's some Faraday. Those are different. It's like some weird stains. Definitely look that up and see if it's worth it. See, here they are right here. Maybe 30, 35. Some are going for 28. Yeah, I might try that out. This is kind of like a weird tie-dye design. It's a nice size large too. Yeah, I might try that for what, 5 bucks. It's the right time of year too, since it's going in spring. Faraday is very hit and miss. Some of their stuff sells well, and then other of it, like just the shirts and all, don't seem to sell for much. Just found my favorite bolo brand, some Eileen Fisher. This is probably, it might be a newer tag, but It's in pretty good shape. It looks like it's made out of probably rayon or linen. Easy 30 bucks, 30, 35 or so. They sell super quickly, which is one thing I like about Eileen Fisher. All right, you guys, this is a very big bolo. If you ever find this, definitely snatch it. This is Ralph Lauren, but as you can see, has the purple label on it. Which, if you don't know, the purple label is the super high end. This is made out of cashmere. Unfortunately, I think this may or may not have shrunk. It looks like it has, but I'll show comps for it. It is probably crazy expensive. The purple label is the high end of Ralph Lauren. Some of their stuff sells for hundreds upon hundreds of dollars, even thousands. So definitely look out for that brand. It is worth a lot of money. And I also found another Eileen Fisher, as you see here. This is a nice little, probably silk linen, this little cardigan top. But yeah, definitely look out for this brand. Excellent find. I may or may not get it. It is a small, but as you can see, it definitely looks pretty tiny. Oh, that's crazy. I don't know, I'll show a comp for sure of how much that's probably worth. Hi everybody, this is our first ever basically reseller questionnaire. Right here I have Megan with me. I just ran into her today at the thrift store. So how long have you been doing the thrifting for? About
probably about 6 or 7 years now.
So hey, that's pretty cool. I've been doing mine like probably 7 years, 7, 8 years. As y'all know, I do it with my dad and we've been doing it for quite a while. So what type of stuff do you look for?
Mainly kids vintage clothes. I have a little Instagram shop that I do kids vintage from, so that was kind of what started me out. Now I've kind of ventured to more things, but that's primarily what I'm looking for.
That is pretty cool.
Yeah.
And then do you have like a particular item that you've ever found that was just really cool or expensive before? Or?
Yes, so when I first started, I found some like 1980s and 90s little girls party dresses. And they are like really frilly, and one of the most popular brands at the time was Martha's Miniatures, and a lot of mothers abroad really like these dresses, and so for a while they were super popular. One time I walked into the thrift store and I found 6 of them.
Wow.
And I sold one for like $450. So,
dang.
yeah.
That beats
that
me.
was pretty fun.
That beats me on the clothing. I think I'm trying to think of my most, I found some, like y'all know, I find like $200-300 items. I found a Laurel Piana sweater probably a couple months ago, sold for over $200. I found some Jinkos, I think it was a month or two ago, that were like boys ones that had stripes. Super cool looking. I still have them. I think they're worth probably $150, but that is a really cool
it was super fun.
find right there.
My
that's
adrenaline
for sure.
was like off the charts.
Oh, I bet.
To walk in and see all those. They're not as popular right now, but still fun to find them.
Hey, $400,
Yeah.
so that is pretty
huge.
awesome.
Yep.
Well, thank you for having
Thanks.
me on, or you having on my camera thing. Sorry, a little bit. But first ever, hopefully we find more great people like you on the reselling journeys, and we'll continue looking for more stuff. Hopefully find some more rare items too.
Awesome, thanks.
Hey, wow, that's a nice Alley Miles. Nice button up too, size 2X. Great size for what is it, $6, $7? Easy $30. Well, there's a Patagonia. This is that nice retool. Ah, it's got some embroidery though. Probably won't get that. It's also like $9, but I think this is Eileen Fisher. Yeah, you can see the ER and just the tag. That's really nice too. Nice little linen top. Probably like $6 or $7. Definitely go for that. Too bad the Patagonia has an embroidered patch on it. Those retools usually sell for about $35 or so. All right, we're gonna go through this next row, see if we find anything throughout this. this Eileen Fisher silk. $6. This will be an easy 30, probably 35 bucks. It does have a little bit of a snag here, but probably still get it. They sell really well. Make sure there's no actual holes. Yeah, awesome. Found another Eileen Fisher. This one also feels like probably silk as well. It's a lot better shape than the other one. Easy 30 bucks as I saw. This is a men's Lululemon for $6. It's a nice little pullover. Definitely get that, as I said. Finding a whole lot of the great stuff at this thrift store. This one is always good, usually for the most part at the Goodwill on Britain. Come here usually every Thursday or so, and they're always putting out racks. I think they've put out like 5 or 6 racks. They might be putting out one right now, so great stuff. Now this is a pretty good brand I haven't seen in a little while, called CP Shades. Ended up finding a linen top the last time. It was probably 6 months ago or so. It's $6. These are going for roughly $40 to $50. These kind of burnout velvet. If you ever find the linen button-ups, I think they go for roughly the same, 50, maybe even 60 bucks. And any of the, I presume, dresses go for even more, so definitely look out for these. They're also, I think, more of a vintage brand as well. Great stuff. As you all saw, we ended up finding a ton of fantastic items, as you saw at both of those thrift stores, and we ended up making a new friend. As you all saw with Megan, she is a kids reseller, which is really cool. I don't know much about it. If y'all liked that, definitely let me know in the comments, because there's several resellers that I know of that I would love to do more of that stuff. So if y'all like this video, definitely hit that like button, and I'll see you all in the next video. Thanks.